2018-19 season may have been the best one yet. The snow was deep and the powder was light most of the time. So many best day evers. It just doesn't get all the time, every time. With all the snow, we had a massive avalanche cycle to go along with the snowpocalypse. It was impressive to watch what the mountains are capable of. For all of the snowpocalypse, I skied mainly on Mount Victoria. With so many options, why go anywhere else? I pushed into the West Couloir and found complex route finding and deep powder. This has become a 10-mile canyon favorite of mine. Invariably, I kept returning to Mount Victoria Trees, J Chute, and all those places that I knew so well. These long pow lines to the trees are just the culmination of so much love and so much snow. With stability returned, I ventured into North 10 Mile Creek and some great powder days. My hope was to find the 10-mile canyon beta I was looking for, along with a sense of what the bigger lines might be holding from a snowpack point of view. I found the picture I wanted, the perfect picture of Peak 1 and the 10 Mile Canyon. I found great powder and great stability, along with a lot of avalanche debris from the massive cycle of the snowpocalypse. This North 10 Mile Canyon zone has great northeast facing chutes. It's called the Easter basket for a reason. Ski it around Easter when the snowpack's deep and your avalanche issues are more spring-like with snow on top than winter-like and hollow.
Yeah, she's moving. Whoop, whoop.
The Flying Ridge on Half Peak may be one of my favorite lines I've ever skied. This line is complex, it's dramatic, it's exposed. It's the kind of line that reminds me of La Grave, only it's in Colorado.
Yeah, Fritz, get some. You've been drooling about this for years. We just side-slipped down 3 inches of snow on top of rocks. I hope that was worth it. Looked pretty fucking good.
None of the 10-mile canyon lines should be taken lightly. These are serious places. This is a wild side of Summit County. Many of the lines end in cliffs. If you get slid here, you're probably gonna die. This is ski mountaineering from the top down, the way they do in Europe. The place blows my mind.
Fuck, I don't know if this goes. It doesn't go. We gotta go up there. We gotta climb. We got in the wrong chute. Definitely doesn't go.
Kind of straight across, maybe a little down.
Yeah.
That was good.
Holy fuck, dude.
The picture from the summit of West Wichita provided the beta I needed to go explore. This gem on Peak 1, next to Sneaky 1, I didn't even know existed. I thought it might, but the photo provided the details I needed to put it together. That's what it's all about, is going out, setting your sights on something and figuring out how to get it done.
Keep going. It goes.
Sweet.
Yeah. I don't know, what do you think? You want to play safe or try and push it?
Yeah, like you said, this is pretty fucked right here.
It's super hollow.
Yeah.
It's super shallow. I think ice axes, crampons, down climb,
Sure.
play it,
Can we go that way?
play it safe. There's ice down there and it ends. Yeah, there's ice and it ends.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if we roll right side, skiers right side, we got turf sticks.
Yep. Sure. Might have been able to stay right here. I don't know what the flow is. Or the skiers left.
Yeah, you want to try and traverse it?
Yeah, we can try.
Whoa. Send it!
I had been eyeing the southwest face of Quandary for a long time. This is a line that I really wanted to go ski. I saw I was in condition from across the way on East North Star, and went for it. It was a very interesting experience. Protocols in the backcountry about checking above you for your slough should always be maintained. Every line, every descent, every section. I didn't do that here. I got lazy, I got complacent. The angle of the aspect changed on a nuance level, and things got hotter in that zone, and the snow moved. And it almost took me out. And I was not very far above a 150-foot cliff where it happened. Lesson learned.
I want to make some tea. What?
And what is your position on the conditions and the line we just skied? And how are you feeling?
It was really scary and gnarly, and there was zero visibility, and it was awesome and super fun.
What kind of fun would it be? Would it be type A fun, type B fun, type C fun, or type not fun?
Sperryville fun.
Sperryville. Oh shit. We definitely pushed this one. We wanted to get it done. We had a couple nights at the cabin up there. Weather was uncooperative, gnarly.
Keep going, keep going.
Allison was hypothermic as this was taken. The dangerous situation reverted because we had a wood stove and a place to get warm. But lesson learned. Sneaky One has been a thorn in my side for a little while now. Located on the west face of Peak 1. It's a very steep, very committing line, similar to Sneaky 2, though steeper, and sometimes it has ice. This is the third try on Sneaky 1, and we're a little late.
You got a lot moving. Have a plan. Avalanche!
Alright, so I just skied Looker's right, Fritz skied Looker's left, And as soon as I cut right there in the middle, I released a large wet slide down our intended line. So now we're going another way.
Sometimes going a different way means powder. Having options is what it's all about. The 2018-19 season was one for the books. The scope and scale of the avalanches was on a 100-year level, if not more. It was amazing to witness. In the backcountry, you have choices regarding avalanche terrain. You can avoid it altogether, or you can venture in with acceptance of the risks it poses. Through education and its application in the field, one can learn to mitigate those risks, developing an understanding of the messages the mountain is telling you. But there is always uncertainty, and this is one of the reasons we go into the wild. Our decisions have consequences. Over the years, I've developed a respect for the difference between the winter and spring approach. Backcountry skiing and ski mountaineering are different. When winter dry problems exist, we mitigate by dealing with hazards from above or the margins, the side, with minimal or no threat from above, following AVI travel protocols, one at a time, when we do need to cross isolated islands of danger. This helps to mitigate the risk, reducing our time in harm's way. Your ascent should not be AVI trained. This is how you're going to move through the mountains with minimal risk and exposure. Should your objective go sideways, meaning it's unstable, plan to have options. Understand the nature of the mountains you're moving through. Then go verify the forecast, as every forecast tells you to do. Ski mountaineering lines, those alpine classics, are usually managed from the bottom up. You want to wait until our fragile winter snowpack homogenizes and the avalanche type changes from dry to wet. Timing of the daily melt-freeze cycle is an important mitigation technique for these routes. If there might be dry problems, manage the route from above. The books provide season information along with aspect and sunhit info. Think about your approach when forming your plans. Is it the right season for the line you want? The mountain will still be there when it is. The more you go, the more you see. From the top of each summit, there always seems to be 10 more lines. These are some of the ones that got away or just caught my eye. Those sinews of snow that hold the imagination and make me go. I leave them in the book to inspire the adventure for you to figure out for yourself.